Well, I'm a little bummed out. Apparently, you know, it would just be nice if just once in a while, shit that you wanted to work would actually work. You know, like your game capture hardware. It'd be really nice if you know, if it worked. And I thought it would work because I've been using it in its own software for a while, but you know, apparently that's not how AverMedia wants to run it. Also, it's weird when I launch the AverMedia app on my computer, it just wipes away all of my chat. Okay, so is this I'm wondering if this... I'm starting to wonder if this is an issue with this HDMI switch now. Which means that I am probably going to play a game on my PC because I got to figure out what's going on with HDMI in order to get console shit to work, which is a bummer. I don't even want to be clever anymore. Let's see. What do I have on here to actually play? Oh, I've got that Coffee Talk game. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Coffee Talk. I have no other reason not to play it right now, so why not just play it now? See what it's all about. Capture, Coffee Talk. How's everybody doing this afternoon? What was the bot about? It was about a Twitch bot. I was trying to get Phantombot installed. I got it installed and it worked fairly well. I mean, I had a hiccup or two on the way, but ultimately abandoned it because it just didn't. As much as I want to move it, a lot of my services over to things that I host, things that I can control, it still lacked some things that I wanted. Okay, I was wondering if it was working. So I probably need to put this into a channel. Or is it not giving me an option right now? Oh. Let's bounce back out, bounce back in. Okay, there we go. Coffee Talk. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And it's still not even showing up on stream. So that's also a thing that's really weird. Oh, now I know why. Or I thought it did. That totally did not fix the problem. Okay, there we go. All right, now we've got video. Sorry, I just got off work and didn't see. Hope to see some stuff. Pretty crappy at languages in general, so scripting, coding is hard for me. Yeah, so there's no real scripting. There's no scripting or coding with it. And what I may do I may separate that part of the stream out when I put an archive that way people can kind of see the beginning to the end. Where I was like, you know what, fuck this. I don't even want to deal with it anymore because it's not doing what I want. I have needs and they need to be met. They need to be anticipated at all times. Thank you very much. And then when they don't, I get really upset. I go super baby on that. Like, no, you were the chosen one. Let's see here. Am I going to put on cable? All right, so I'm gonna unmute it. I'm gonna bring it about halfway to where my mic is. Oh, and definitely unmuted and chose the wrong thing, but hey, that's about a decent balance. So I'm gonna turn the chill hop beats down. I think we're good here, and let's play some. What's my name? All right, let's play a game of coffee talk while I drink some Diet Dr. Pepper. Wow, I unlocked an achievement already just by starting the fucking game. Wow, Seattle in 2020. A city filled with dreams and madness. A time when the Great War between races is but a footnote in his... Wait, what? Huh? Whoa. When did that happen? Is this... Wait. Is it done? Have we had a race war? What's going... Well, I know things are happening in Seattle currently, but did they have a race war? I need to check with my Seattle contacts to see what's going on in Seattle. I don't even know what's happening anymore. A time when anyone can dream of being whatever they want to be. Yeah, I really need to see what happened in Seattle. Also, was that just a precursor to Last of Us 2? That also takes place in Seattle. Well, Seattle is just like on the top of everybody's dome right now. And have those dreams crushed before they can even be discussed. Okay, now we're back to normal. But still, it is a place and a time where anything can happen. It's weird. I turned down the chill hop music, but it still sounds like I'm listening to chill hop. Well, I mean, I am. It still sounds like I'm listening to a YouTube channel. It is when the elves have left the forest to build their startups. When the dwarves have emerged from their caves to start their automotive empires. When the orcs have put down their axes and started using computers to improve their lives. And when humans live among them as driven as ever. It is a city that holds the many dreams and stories of its people. Most of these stories are left untold, but some few find solace in the embrace of bricks and wood and glass. They are told over drinks, then take up residence in some stranger's memories. In one corner of the city stands a coffee shop. A place that is only open when the sun is sleeping. A place where people share their stories. And these are their stories. Dum dum! Oh boy. Tuesday, September 22nd, 2020. Welcome. Oh, it's you. Hey, Major. How's the night so far? It's calm as usual. We've got a slight problem, though. Huh? What happened? My supplier made some logistical errors. I don't have half of my ingredients today. Man, that's a bummer. Don't worry. I can still serve the caffeine you desperately need. That's good to hear. Anyway, let me set things up first. You're our first customer after all. Don't worry, take your time. I'm a writer, not an editor, so I'm used to taking things slow. Writer's block again? You got that right. What are you writing now? Do you remember my plan to... Pardon the interruption. The machine is ready. Do you want your triple shot espresso now? Yes, please. And if you forget how to make it, just check your phone, okay? Why does it give me PS4 prompts? Oh no, those are actually Xbox prompts. What am I fucking talking about PS4? This is a damn Windows, it's a Game Pass game. Anyway, I really need that triple shot espresso. Alright. Like, I'm assuming, like, a triple shot espresso is 3 of these, right? Okay. I don't know who just wants fucking 3 shots of coffee like that. Like... I mean, somebody say something. Somebody fucking say something. Oh, look at there. Ooh. Wow, really? Oh my goodness. Like what? What have you written? What, ma'am, what have you written? What? For viewer rate from T Sparkle 99. What's good with you? Welcome. Twitch.tv/Major Linux. What you want, Major Linux? My timer's expired, but sensor's dead. So I can't scan it. What's good, whatever? How y'all doing? How you living? How are you feeling? We're just here playing some coffee talk because my capture card isn't working. Or again, not sure if it's capture card. It could just be the switch. My HDMI switch. I think my actual switch is working. Actually, what would be an actual switch in this scenario? I have 3 different types of switches. I have a network switch, I have an HDMI switch, and then I have a Nintendo switch. So which one is like the actual switch in this scenario? And like, I have to be careful, especially with talking about equipment in here, because like if I say switch, I'm literally talking about 3 different things. Like, I don't know, this is weird. You have all 3 exactly. Like what is it? You just and like even when I move, it's like I still have to deal with all 3 of them in the same space, which is a bummer. Whatever am I probably good about? No, I don't think I have. No, I do. No, yeah, I do. I still need to buy another Switch. Hopefully it shouldn't cost that much. The Switches aren't expensive, right? I don't know. It's been a while since I bought mine. If anything, I think I still got my my old wireless routers that I was using as switches. Maybe just use one of those. Really? Glad this place could be of service. Oh, looks like someone's coming. Sup? Switch systems are through the roof. Things COVID, but Ethernet and HDMI switches are fairly cheap. I don't know if I could blame the switch shortage on COVID as much as bot or people who created bots that just buy up all the Switch inventory just to drive up the prices. Welcome. Hi there. Hello. Good evening. For here, miss? Yes, please. I'm not really sure what to order though. What do you recommend? I don't know. I'm just gonna say Dr. Pepper, but I work in this coffee shop as a barista, so maybe coffee? Maybe. So I'm going on a limb and just suggest coffee. That depends highly on your mood. I'm just here to meet my boyfriend. Not planning to be awake all night. So definitely no coffee. Okay, so no caffeine at all. So again, no Diet Dr. Pepper. Got it. The people that bought out the switches were doing it because of COVID, knowing that there was good point. Why couldn't they buy out more like other things? Like, no, not actually. No, because they did. They totally bought up a whole bunch of things that were relative. Like, I don't think I want the cost of anything that I would want to buy to increase. So yeah, I mean, it's a whole thing for me. It's like, I bought my Switch. Well, I actually bought my Switch in the year it came out. I think I had mine since 2017. But was it like my graphics card? Like I bought my GTX 1080 like maybe a week before people decided to use graphics cards as the fucking mining shit. So yeah, that was very fortuitous of me. I play video games so much. I didn't mind. I did not mine Bitcoins with my graphics card. I cannot stand people who did that and who drove the price of graphics cards up. Oh, excuse me. All right. How about something chocolatey? It's perfect for this weather. Is it though? Right? I guess. I don't know. It rained here last night. No, it wasn't rain. It was like just a giant ass windstorm. It's crazy. That's a good idea, actually. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything with chocolate in, please. Okay, so let's check out this brew pad here. I don't want any coffee. Let's get just dark chocolate, right? One cup of chocolatey goodness. Thank you. So warm. Why did I read it like that? So you're waiting for your boyfriend? Well, I would show a ring, but when I'm at home, and actually lately since COVID, I'm wearing a lot of gloves. I don't put my wedding ring on, but I'm happily married, so I'm not trying to hit on her. No, not at all. Yes, he should be here soon. Look at you now. You went from empty to 3 customers in one night. I thought this place would be more crowded, considering it's the only coffee shop that's still open after midnight around here. Because it's the only coffee shop that still opens past midnight, it's mostly empty. Now that you mention it, is it good business having the coffee shop only open at night? Definitely not. Yep, what she said. Then why? I just love doing it. Man, is this me? Is this really me running a coffee shop? Just doing shit just because you could? And there's always someone longing for a warm drink at this hour. That's fascinating. Pardon me for asking, but how can you survive running the coffee shop like this? That's a secret. Yo, what? Why? Why do people always accuse me of being fucking rich? I'm not rich. I'm not rich. Stop. Also, I'm gonna move this out of the way. I am not rich. Please stop calling me rich. I'm not. I'm not. I promise you I'm not rich. Oh, really? She's exaggerating. Don't worry about it. Major can manage. I'm sure this place isn't going bankrupt anytime soon. So you'll still have a weird, quiet place to meet up at night. That's good to hear. By the way, are you a regular here? I don't really have anywhere else to go. I'm a writer who works best at night and in a coffee shop. Not so many options for that. Ah, no wonder. She's a pretty good writer, you know. You can find some of her stories in the Evening Whispers. Shut up! Wow, that's really interesting. What kind of things do you cover? I cover the stories of people around town, personal, interesting, weird stories. I also contribute to their short stories. I love their fiction. You wrote those stories? Thank you. I wrote most of them, but not all. That's so cool. Then are you here to write a new piece? I should be, but I don't even know what to write about. Man, I'm gonna need you to not come in looking so aggressive, dude. Like, relax. Relax, my God. Why are you... Why? Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's okay. Had a nice chat with the fine folks here. Hi there. Hello. Hi, would you like to order something? I don't trust the dude. Exactly like this dude just comes up. Like, shut up. I don't know. Why? Why did he come here like that? That just looks like a dude who just slides up in your DMs for no reason. So beautiful. Like, no, no, thank you. I'm just throwing my whole phone away. Nope, I'm good here. Don't need that. Don't need that at all. He either wants to murder you or smooch you. Why those gotta be mutually exclusive? With that face, I feel like it's both. What's going on? How you doing? Of course, if you'd like to help me out, sharing is absolutely caring. If you love to hit that link in the chat, give you a nice little beautifully crafted tweet that you can sit there and share out with all your friends on Twitter. It's great. Then maybe you can copy and paste it, put it on Facebook. Take a picture, of your computer screen, your phone screen, and just post it to Instagram. I don't know how they would click a link there, but hey, just hey, this is a dope streamer. It's Major Linux. He's streaming right now while he's on vacation because he's got literally nothing else to do. Doing, buddy? You want a new place? No, I'm not. And it bums me out. It's the whole reason why I'm on vacation, so I can move. I'm just like sitting here waiting now, like any day now, any day, we're gonna get that call and they're gonna tell us we can move. Mm-hmm. Like yesterday, one of the guys they sent, or one of the people for the company, the builders, sent us a picture of the house. Like, yep, still their house is still here. Like, fuck you, dude. Just fuck you. Just stop. Surprise me. What kind of an order is that? Well, I don't really know what to order. Do you have any preferences, sir? Why? Why do we just something bitter to keep me awake with milk? Oh, and draw some latte art on top. Like, okay, you know what? I just now realized I do not want to own a coffee shop in anywhere in like just like the top left half, like the top left the corner of the US, like so like Seattle, Portland, San Francisco. I don't want to do that. I just feel like they're all this guy. Like I really feel that they are all this guy. Something bitter to keep him awake. So let's see. Let's open this up here. Let's see. I'm gonna maybe a green tea. It's green tea, milk. That seems better, right? That seems like a bitter thing. So I'm gonna brew that. What? Sure. Here's your order. I don't know. I don't get how any of this works. I was distracted by some work. Plus, there's the rain. It's okay, Baileys. We're gonna have some Baileys and unwind. I was having a nice chat with them. Oh yeah? I haven't been properly introduced myself. Well, nobody's been introduced. I have no idea who the fuck the two of you are. I'm Bailey's. Okay, well, I guess we did figure out who you were. Oh my, where are my manners? I haven't introduced myself either. My name is Lua, like the scripting language. Hi, I'm Freya. Nice to meet you both. Nice to meet both of you. I'm Major. I'm Major. Hey, did you know that Freya here is a writer for the Evening Whispers? Oh, really? I've done some work for them a few times. Oh, what kind of work? I'm a freelance designer and illustrator. Of course you are. Of course you are. I've done some caricatures and infographics for the paper. I assume you were in contact with Steve? Jeez, reading is a thing. Yup, he's a nice guy to work with. Oh, really? No, he isn't. But I've dealt with worse clients. Way worse. Yeah, I'm glad he's in the design and visuals department. I won't be able to stand working with him directly. Come on. He's tough to deal with, but definitely not the worst. Oh, of course. No matter how deep you go, there's always another layer of hell. How do you usually deal with bad customers here? Oh, wait, she's asking me. Oh, my bad. Definitely wrong inflection here. The only bad customers this late at night are lost drunks or criminals. That sounds really bad. Nah, they're easy to handle. That's because you're good with your fist. No? No, I'm not as good as your coffee making skills, though. I mean, okay, I guess because he asked for something, and yeah, I don't know. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. You're welcome. Anyway, I really need to start writing. Whatever it is that I'm going to write. So, I'll leave you to. In the hands of our friendly neighborhood barista. Where are you going to write? Oh, not far. Just over at that table in the corner, next to the windows. That's my spot. Okay, have fun. I'll try. Good luck. Thanks. And like that, she vanished. Should we move the others to other seats too? Nah, here's good. Okay then. So how was your day? It was fine. Work was nothing special. I finished my proposal early so I could get out of the office. Plus, my boss was in a really good mood all day. I thought your boss was always a happy-go-lucky person. Well, he is. But today he was happier than usual. I'm not sure what happened, but it was great seeing him smile so much. What about you? Any problems with your latest client? Yeah, this one is a pain in the ass. You know those memes that depict terrible clients? Well, she fits all the bills. I could go on forever complaining about her, but that won't help me a bit. You should make a meme about her. And lose my current project for a minute of laughter? That might be worth it. You should ask Major here about how to deal with annoying clients. Whoa. Hey, take it ease. Oh yeah? How do you usually deal with annoying clients? Like, why? Why is your face so aggressive? I don't understand. Why? Tone it down. You don't have to look at me like this. Like, I feel just, The ones you don't need your fist to take care of. I do have my methods. Like, can I use them on him? Like, I feel like his face is just annoying. I don't. He really creeps me out. Like, I don't. Stop looking at me like that, dude. Is there something I could just put over his face? Like a sticky note? Shit, I ain't got shit here. Just want to put something on my monitor just so I don't have to look. It's like, it's really aggressive. I don't like it. Like one bit. Not at all. But it wouldn't be wise to talk about customers to other customers. Now that's one lesson to learn for the day. What's going on here? Your parents? Yes. So you've talked to them? I did. It didn't end well? No. What did they say? A lot. All right, look, I'm gonna just move your camera and OBS over him. Well, see, that blocks him for you guys, but doesn't block him for me on this mod. It doesn't feel like it solves my problem. What about my needs? Oh boy. Of course, hey. Actually, where did it go? I know that I'm selfish and only think of myself. But what about my needs? What about mine? I don't want to see him either. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't know where that button went. But hey, if you like this content, you like to support, the channel, the subscribe button's right there. You want to hit that button. It's gonna be great. Boy, why do we, can we just like imply that multiple seconds have passed of silence and not just have to continuously do ellipses and speech bubbles? Like, y'all gonna break my fucking space bar if I gotta keep doing this bullshit. They won't give us a chance at all? Anyone but an elf. That's what they said. How about you? More or less the same. I got into a fight with my old man. That's why I'm staying at Farron's place for now. They kicked you out? You don't have to do this, They're your family. I can't stand even one more second being part of them. I might not have a stable income, but I can manage. But still, you don't know what they said about you last night. I'm sorry, I read that completely wrong. Can I get a reread? Okay, thank you. You don't know what they said about you last night. Okay, that's better. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with that one. Thanks. I'm sorry. What did they say about me? Or about my race, I assume? Forget it. I want to know. Just the same old shit. Mumbling about how elves are holy creatures, about our immortality, about even if I outlive you. What? Nothing. About how if you outlive me, no other elves will want to be with an elf that's already been tainted by a lowly succubus. That's exactly what they said. Jesse D'Angelo donated $8 to X Life, bringing it even up to $900 raised for Doe Children's Hospital here in Durham, North Carolina. Yo, shouts out to the true hero in the chat. Thank you so much, sir. Really do appreciate that. And hey, I fixed the fucking alerts for X Life. It only went off once this time. Oh, man. Today is a good day. So this is it then. The end of our relationship. It doesn't have to be. Our families will never agree. We can just continue like this. What do you mean? They don't need to know that we're still dating. We can just continue the way we've always been, without them knowing. And then what? Do you want to be hiding our relationship for the rest of eternity? We're not like humans, We can't just elope. And you won't get permission because you're too old. Lua, I don't care about their permission. I'll be glad to sever my family ties if I have to. I can't let you do that. You'll lose your immortality. If I get to spend my life with you, I don't mind. I don't mind a bit. You're making this hard for both of us. Do you feel happy when you're with me? Of course I do. The Holly King official, bringing in that new follow. What's good with you? Welcome to the Major Linux channel. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much tuning in for the follow. Really appreciate it. How you doing? How you living? How you feeling? Woo, coffee talk. Though you're further along. Well, I mean, so by farther along, do you mean you haven't launched the game? I just literally turned this on maybe about half an hour ago. Oh. That you don't need any more reasons. You know we're perfect for each other. You don't even need to look deep down. Trust me, we can do this together. I can't think about this clearly right now. We'll talk later. Lua, wait. I didn't know she was gonna leave out her. I wish I could have read that differently. Well, then maybe I'm ahead of you, but not by much. Thanks for your help. Got the camera working. Oh, that's what's up. Dopeness. So that's right. For people who do not know, if you were trying to stream on your Xbox, you can plug in an actual PC webcam, and we tested it with a couple of webcams, and we're very happy with our results. I'm sorry you had to listen to our problems. No, actually, you know what? Nah, I'm good. You know, I'm glad I opened this coffee shop now because, boy, I say y'all just spilling all this. You just spilled this tea all over. I just made you this tea. You just spilled it all over the counter. Like, what are we doing here? That's all right. This coffee shop has seen all kinds of stories. I do hope yours will have a happy ending. Okay, dude, seriously? I'm gonna... Oh, I just can't. So too. Do you have any alcohol? Sadly, no. But I do. But it's too early for drinking. Yeah, it's too early. That's a bummer. Will you have anything that's warm and can calm me down? Do you like green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? Green tea lattes? I'll take one. Isn't that what I just made them? Yeah, I totally just made him this. It's green tea, milk, and milk. Brew. Serve it. Here's your green tea latte. This is good. Thank you for this. Does he not remember I gave him a green tea latte before? He did not like what I gave him. By the way, are you married? Yes, I am. I am so totally married. No, don't let this game speak for me. Too early. It looks like it's night out. This dude is in ass. What do you mean too early? It is too early. Look, hold on. See, that's a sun. That's a sun out there. I'm in the East Coast. Yeah, wait a minute. I'm in the East Coast in the summer. Of course it's some sunlight outside. What are you talking about? Also, again, just that's how bright that fucking light is. If you can get a hold of if you can get a hold of an Elgato key light, like I'm gonna tell you something. That this is something. This is something right here. But then into it's probably also due to the settings I have on the camera. So that way, when I turn this on, everything actually looks good. The West Coast is the best coast. Y'all got earthquakes over there, so yeah. When I flew to Long Beach for the first, when I flew to Long Beach in 2017 for TwitchCon, the first billboard ad I saw was for earthquake insurance, and I'm like, yo, fuck this. Dang, that bed was bright. I need something for my office. Yeah, I'm like, this is really going to help when I move, because I'm not sure if you were here when I was describing the space before. It was around the time I was talking about Windows, the operating system, but someone's like, oh, so your new house is going to be a bunker? So no. But now that we're talking about my new house, which I'm still not in, and the windows in said house, on the second floor where I will be, where my gaming and entertainment studio shit will be, in my office, there are only 2 windows upstairs, and it's one at the edge of the stairs, which is down a hallway, and the other one is actually in the office space, which is separated by walls, door, and all this stuff. So my actual gaming space, where all the streams, all the gaming shit will happen for the most part, will be fairly dark. So yeah, this will definitely light shit up. But no hurricanes or ice storms. I mean, the hurricanes are not that bad for me now, given the lockdown and like just the threat of homelessness or just being outside during that it's super scary now. But if it wasn't for the pandemic, a hurricane really isn't that big of a deal for me. And ice storms, again, is just a reason for me to stay home. Just stay home. Don't go anywhere. I don't care. Like, another reason why I can't wait to move, my electrical for my house will be underneath the house, unlike now where I can just look out a window and see a power line. Back when I used to have my drone, almost flew into one of them. But yeah, an ice storm here would be bad. But where I move, when I move, I can ride that shit out just fine. Before I moved to Mebane, I think it was in 2015. I was renting an apartment in Durham with my wife, and the power went out in the apartment because of an ice storm. We sit there, took a chance. Like, granted, like, we had the house was built. We were moving into it in a few days. Like, the ice storm happened that Tuesday. We were supposed to be moving in that Saturday. So we had closed on the house. We had the keys. Well, we lost power in the apartment that Tuesday. We hopped in her little truck. TV, some blankets, pillows, a couple of other things, and we drove out to the new house, where by the time we got there, the street had been dug out. The Walmart was still open, so we went to the Walmart, and we went to the house, dumped our stuff out, went to the Walmart, picked up a few groceries, rented a couple of movies from the Red Box. Oh yeah, I also took my PS3. No, had it PS4 was up by then. Took my PS4, hooked it up, and we slept on the floor. We slept on the living room floor of our new house, watching movies after having made a little something that night in our new house, because the power was still on, the heat was still on. It was great. But yeah. But no, I am married. I'm married. Do you have someone you love? What do you want? I love this coffee shop. But I'm sure that's not the answer you're looking for. I didn't really have any expectations. Man, out of all the people in the whole world, why did I fall for her? You can't choose who you fall in love with. You can, if you try hard enough. At least that's what my old man said. He really is one pretentious elf. But I guess all of them are. Entitled, pretentious, immortal douchebags. At least you have an eternity to learn and change. Or an eternity to be an eternal asshole. Anyway, I need to go now and probably drink myself under until the sun rises. There's still a while until sunrise. More time for me to drink then. No, you can't ask me how I know. See you around. See you around too, Miss Freya. Thank you. Do visit again. What? You were listening from the corner? Yes. Poor souls. I hope they find a way to be together. Me too. Anyway, I need to leave. I have to get up earlier than usual tomorrow. Okay. I think I want to close the shop up after this. It's pretty early. I know. After the rest of the deliveries come in tomorrow, I'll open as usual. Okay. You have a good night then. You too. Bitter heart, shadows that will help you try to hide. Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. Fun! Zombie virus from Africa may have reached Seattle. Boy, this is just... Seattle groceries distribution problems harm local restaurants. Fire plans to enforce stricter regulations to manage illegal immigration. Oh boy. This took a turn. Good evening! Good gracious, what is wrong with you? Can't you just enter like a normal customer? I'm sorry, but I'm so excited to share this with you. What are you talking about? I know what to write for my novel. Is it one of your impulsive temporary ideas again? Hey, don't be rude. I'm being serious here. Okay, just tell me about it. What do you want to write about? This coffee shop. Huh? What? I'm going to write stories about this coffee shop and the people who come here. Are you for real? Yes! What if I say you can't do that? I'm not asking permission. That's like a breach of customers' personal lives, you know? Relax, I know that. I just need some inspiration from this place. The stories themselves will be loosely based on what I hear and see and hear, or what I hear and see here. Jeez, that was a weird sentence to read. How loosely based? Nightwalker novel versus movie level loosely based? The old one? Of course I'm talking about the old one. That's already very different, you know? You can't get more different than that. I mean, it's not like I can tell you to not write about a coffee shop, right? No, you can't. Although you can't just ban me from coming. Okay, you're banned. What? Just kidding. I wouldn't do that to my loyal customer. Very funny. Thanks for not banning me though. Anyway, I'm really excited to see who comes tonight. I wonder what kind of stories they'll have. And here's one now. Debating. Good evening, y'all. Good evening, Officer Georgie. Hey, Pop. Seems like you're in high spirits this evening, Miss Freya. And please, Major, no need to be that formal with me. We're both on duty here, hence the formalities. You are as stiff as ever. Anyway, I have shift tonight. All right, man, I got to head out for a meeting. Have a good one. All right, thank you so much. Thank you for stopping through. Thank you for the $8 donation. Really do appreciate it. Anyway, I have a shift tonight, so I'll need the usual. You have all the ingredients today? Not everything, but more than yesterday. Except for tea. I'm out of tea. You still remember my favorite, right? Coffee with a hint of sweetness. You going fat, right? Make sure not to use milk. Yeah. Thanks to your Tamagotchi profile, everyone knows you're lactose intolerant, Georgie. Anyway, a cup of sweet, healthy coffee, please. Coffee with honey from the man on duty. Not everyone can manage this combination as well as you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even know that was a thing that people could make, but I mean, I'll take it. By the way, I haven't ordered anything myself. Provide me with a service like you gave that old pop here. What are you having? You seem to ask, huh? You never know. Espresso, of course. The one and only espresso. A starless night sky for the green-haired fairy. I'm not even sure whether that's a compliment or not. Wait, is she a fairy? Was that ever established? This is perfect. Sounds everything going at the paper, Miss Freya. As usual, awful. She's making a risky deal with her boss. Yeah, pretty much. What kind of deal? A possibly life-altering deal. A very dangerous one at that. Okay. A deal she regretted. Not that much. Folks, seriously. Care to share the details properly? You tell them. She's secretly using her working hours to do something else. Something like writing her own novel. You got balls, I can tell you that. She does. Gee, thank you. How's the leap of faith going so far? It's not slowing down, that's for sure. And I haven't seen any safe haystacks to fall into. Good luck with that. Don't worry, she's not losing her job. At least not yet. Her life will be pretty hard if she messes this thing up, though. Thank you for the reminder. So yeah, as Major said. My editor-in-chief doesn't know about it yet. But my novel is going to be published by our parent company anyway. So technically I'm still doing work for the company. She'll be really pissed if she finds out, though. Wait, is stealing time a crime? Technically, I might have to arrest you. Hey, you do it all the time, too. Those are just coffee breaks. Sometimes they might take longer than they're meant to. But still, coffee breaks. You're making me feel worse by saying that. You should feel bad. Stop adding salt to the wound, okay? It's just a fact. I'm not sure whether this will make you feel better or not. But if your writing career goes up in flames, the police force is always looking for people with balls as big as yours. Just don't mention that you like to do other things during work hours. I want to say things, but I feel like I should be offended. I'm sure you'll do just fine, Miss Freya. Do you have any idea what you're going to write? I have, actually. Oh, good. What will it be about? A coffee shop and the stories people tell inside. You letting her do that? There's no stopping her. What's wrong? Please don't write about any shady looking police officers who love to take breaks more than they should inside the coffee shop near their post. I will definitely write about that police officer. He'll make a good comedic character. Was that a compliment or are you making fun of me, eh? I would call that a compliment. Is it? I don't think so. Hey, what do you have against me tonight? Major's probably worried about losing some customers due to breach of privacy. Come on, it's not like I'll be using real names. And I'll dramatize most things I've heard of course. That's even worse. Here's the thing. The stories I've heard, they'll only be inspiration for what I write. By the way, as someone stationed here, I assume you've heard a lot of stories from the people on here, right? No. Come on. Nope. No. You helped me once with one of the stories I wrote for the paper. The one about the secretly rich beggar hanging around the block? I'm sure you can give me other interesting tips. I helped you more than once, actually. What? Really? Now it's my turn to say, come on. What stories are you talking about? You asked for information about the busker. The one who's always playing his guitar, always get a rose with him? Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, poor guy. Hearing about your girlfriend passing through an investigation is... I don't know. It's hard. He took it quite well, to be honest. It was hard, but at least you gave him closure. He never complained that you used his story for the paper. I got his blessing before giving it to the editors. But at least he's become more popular since the article was published. More income for someone in his line of work. Yeah, the rose has become some kind of a prop for him now. Anyway, back to the topic. Oh, excuse me. Any hot tips? Okay. Have you heard about this one girl? Ooh, tell me. Lately, this girl's been coming to a coffee shop in the area more than before. She's pretty weird. I don't know what her deal is. But she has bright green hair. Oh, come on! I was so excited to hear about something real. You think you're not real? Wow, that went deep fast. Faster than my career going downhill. Hey, what's with the sudden mood? Yeah, cheer up, girl. Sorry, I'm having mood swings because of the pressure. You'll do just fine. I mean, you're great with the short stories. By the way, why this coffee shop? Because I spent a lot of time here, I guess. And then there's this couple that visited the coffee shop yesterday. What about? They're going through a pretty hard time together. You know, different races, different cultures, families don't approve. When I heard their story, I kind of felt their pain. What's happening to them happens to a lot of people. It's been told in fictional form countless times before, but it's always an interesting topic to discuss. Are there regulars here? Nope. The girl visited this place before, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. She was with her co-workers, a client, helping her friend sober up, I guess. You gave people coffee to sober up? Of course not. Some folks request coffee, but I recommend against it. I usually end up giving them tea, hot chocolate, or just plain water. That's nice of you. I hope they don't get pissed about the wrong order. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Good for you. Anyway, look at the time. It's time for my shift. Oh yeah? Go on and do your job, old man. Don't forget to share anything interesting you hear with me. Let's not make this a habit. Can't promise you that. Okay then. See you later, everyone. Take care, Officer Georgie. Later. I think I need to go back to my writing. No offense, but I need to concentrate like crazy. So I'll move to my usual corner. Good luck with the writing. And don't forget to keep yourself hydrated. Here, take this glass of water. Oh, you're just the best, Major. You're welcome. Okay, off to the world of imagination I go. Go on. That should do it for the experiment. Someone is coming. Oh, welcome, Mr. Gala. Hi, Major. Can we sit here? Sure thing, sir. This is the place you recommended? You don't like it? It's fine. I know it's not like the coffee shops you're used to in LA, but Gala, it's fine. Sorry to interrupt. Do you want to order anything? Yes. What do you want to drink? You first. Okay. Anything with coffee and ginger, please. Coffee, ginger, honey. Your order's ready, sir. Thank you. How about you, sir? What would you like to order? Is it good? I like it. Not sure if it'll be to your liking or not. Okay. I'll have whatever he's having. Okay. Let's get that done. Oh, excuse me. Here's your order. Good choice. Anyway, how's the town been treating you so far? Same old. I was surprised seeing so many changes after just a few years, though. Yeah, things have changed a lot in the 20 years. Even this coffee shop. I believe this was a bar back then. When did you open this coffee shop? We opened about 6 years ago, Mr. Hyde. My name is Hyde. From what I gathered, you're from LA, right? I am. I used to live here decades ago, though. What brings you back to Seattle? I'm here for work. I'll probably be here for a few weeks. He travels a lot. I see. You two have known each other a long time, I assume? You could say that. Yeah, I think we met not so long after you got married, right? It was around the 60s, I believe. Wow, that was a long time ago. Not for our kind. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, The peace treaty between werewolves and vampires was signed in 1865. So when you guys said you met in the 60s, were you talking about the 1860s? No, we met in the 1960s. We're old by some racist standards, but not that old. Although it's still fair to say we haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess 20 years is a long time. This was the place, wasn't it, where we first met? Yeah, when it was a bar. They moved? Bankrupt. Ah, such a pity. Uh-huh. You're happy the bar closed down? What's with the smile, if you don't mind? Nothing. I was just wondering, will history repeat itself? I certainly hope not. Now I'm going to read their texts in these voices when I play Kids. Sorry. I've been coming to your place since the first week you opened. You got something special here. It won't close down anytime soon? Thank you, Mr. Gala. Oh, wait, he was actually telling me. I thought I read it like a question, which is weird because there was no question mark. Why did I do that? I'm just going to take certain liberties with the things that are written on screen. Hey, if you want to see even more content, you should definitely check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/MajorLinux. I posted a hands-on talk on some ThinkCenter monitors, not ThinkCenter, ThinkVision monitors. So definitely go check that out. They're the new monitors that I'm going to be using in my home office. So I'm really excited about that. Speaking of, it's been quite a while since your last visit. Busy at work? Kinda. With the news about the newfound virus going viral, the hospital's been extremely crowded. Is the virus that dangerous? No one is sure about that, but most people who come in are just, I don't want to use this word, but they're just paranoid. You're still doing the same job in the same hospital? What was it called? Admissions officer? And yes, I'm still a hospital admissions officer there. They should have given you a promotion for your loyalty and long service. They offered me a managerial position, but I declined. I prefer doing this. To each their own. Anyway, I was wondering, do they still sell legal blood at your hospital? They do. Although people don't need to visit the hospital directly anymore. They can just order through that blood marketplace app. Are you talking about Bloodlast? Uh-huh. Bloodlast get their supply from the hospital? They can't certify blood on their own. Only hospitals and the Ministry of Health can do that. They're just middlemen with a lot of sales promos. You use it often? Not really. I'm trying a new vegan lifestyle, remember? But I do know the founder of that startup. Oh yeah? How's your vegan diet going? It's not easy, but nothing I can't conquer. Excuse me for asking, by going vegan, do you mean you don't drink blood anymore? Not real blood. Synthetic blood. Synthetic blood? It'd be too complicated to explain, but basically some scientists are working to make some kind of blood that can satisfy my kind without relying on real blood. Considering real blood has some cultural and health concerns. Does it taste the same? More or less, yeah. Isn't it expensive? It is. I can afford it though. But again, they're still working on it. They're trying to make it more affordable for everyone. Would synthetic blood taste good if mixed with other ingredients? Why? You want to start selling blood-based drinks? It might attract new customers. And turn off others. Fair point. Honestly, I don't know if mixing it would taste good. Most vampires prefer drinking raw blood, although some do try experimenting with other things. Other things? Mostly booze. But I know some mix it with non-so-legal substances. You know a lot. I work in a hospital, remember? Hey, talking about my vegan lifestyle reminded me to ask you something. About what? Your monthly fury? Found a less painful method to restrain yourself. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a question. Sorry, reread? Can I? Okay. Found a less painful method to restrain yourself? Not yet. But I do know that it's a drink. What kind of drink? A certain combination of ginger and caffeine. Is that why you ordered coffee with ginger? Yes, I'm exploring the possibilities, but this drink wasn't the one. I guess there's too much caffeine in coffee for it to be the remedy. Whiskey. Why don't you use the furry sedative available in the market? I don't trust them. Besides, that sedative is too general. Each of us has our own remedy that we need to find. And sometimes the effectiveness can change as we grow older. How effective will this drink be? Enough to calm me down. And that's all I need, to be honest. At least your calming method is only a drink. Heard some werewolves need to do kinky stuff to soothe themselves during their fury. What kind of kinky? Like BDSM? That only happens in porn. Wait, what? It's famous among our kind. You don't have to feel ashamed if you like watching that kind of thing, you know. Hey, a friend told me about it. Well, he was pulling your leg. Damn. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. Oh, sorry, damn, wrong voice. Ugh. I mean, having sex as a calming method is pretty common. It is, yes, very much so. But normally we stick to vanilla stuff. Come to think of it, it would be pretty brutal doing bondage stuff during the fury. Exactly. So, continuing with your story, how far along are you in finding the ingredients for the remedy? So far, all I know is it involves ginger, and probably something lightly caffeinated, like tea. You better write that down. You won't want him wreaking havoc in the coffee shop. We don't have any tea today, but the next time you're visiting, maybe I can try brewing the remedy for you. That would mean a lot. Excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, I have to go now. What? Nobody is listening to you. No! Stop it, Siri. No! Okay, something has to be triggering my damn iPad, I swear. And it's only the iPad. What's really weird is my phone is sitting right here and it's not getting triggered. So I don't know what's happening and why it keeps doing that. Like, I'm tempted, like, so, all right. I'm a little curious, like, just a little security conscious about it. So there was this research group this team of researchers. They found that you can get a smart speaker to trigger by using a specific light. So now, granted, where the iPad is sitting right there at the window. So for all I know, there is somebody outside just shooting a laser, like a concentrated beam of light, into my room, and it's triggering Siri. To where I'm like really tempted to pick it up and move the tablet just to see if it'll trigger anymore. But it's it's like, why? What are you doing? Oh boy, hold on. I'm gonna click on here. Something to check. It would be an awesome prank, but then there's the aspect of like the actual security implications of that, where people have smart alarms, smart locks, and using Siri, Google Assistant to open those locks, and then people just walk right into a house. Like yeah, like so yeah, like you're right. It's an awesome prank, but then it has terrible side effects. Like luckily for me, my locks are not tied to Siri or Google Home. So like that's not a huge concern of mine, but yeah, there are other things that could happen that may be tied to those devices that I don't want accessed through the voice assistant. Once listened to an audiobook where the main character was named Alexis, and our Alexa kept waking up saying it didn't understand the question. Yeah, I'm trying to think about how, like, I want to say I've probably had more false positives with my Google Home than I've had with Siri, but yeah, more often than not, lately it's been the Siri. No smart locks, never smart locks. Too many of them are exactly. And hey, if you want to join the community, we got plenty links for you there. You got YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Definitely check us out. Or check me out. There's an emergency at the hospital. I think I'll go back now as well. We can share a cab. All right. Thank you for the drink. I'll probably visit this coffee shop again before I go back. So I'll see you around. Thank you for coming. Take care on your way home. Really considering being a voice actor now. Hey. Are you done with your writing for tonight? Kinda. These two guys. Kinda reminds me of this video I saw online. I would prefer if you didn't start fantasizing. It's a video of a wolf pup playing with a baby tiger. It's nice to see friendships that grow in unlikely circumstances. Oh, that video. What? What video did you think I was talking about? You know. Never mind. I was just joking. Please don't do jokes. You're really bad at it. Anyway, it was a pretty interesting and productive night. But now I need to get some sleep. Yes, please don't forget to get some rest. I'll see you again tomorrow, I assume? Oh, don't you worry. I'll be here tomorrow. Night-night. Be careful on your way back. Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Despite losing a member, Super Smile's latest album sold 1 million copies. Vlogging is now part of curriculum at some private high schools. Stop workplace racial profiling, the Orcish Workers Union demands. Welcome. Yo. A cup of honey milk, please. Right away. Your honey milk is ready. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, Major. Seems like there's a cat. Oh my gosh, she got in there with me! Relax, it's okay. Hey, kitty cat. What are you looking for? Want some milk? Hi, barista. Yes, I love some milk. Holy! You're like you just seen a ghost. No, I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. It's been a while since the last time I saw it. Whoa, geez, where is that? Nico Mimi? It's been a while since the last time I saw a Nico Mimi transforming. We rarely do that in public. I guess you don't have that many Nico Mimi friends. I won't say I have. You folks usually use your feline form to commute. If I'm not mistaken. That's right. Well, commuting as a cat sounds more practical than commuting as a human. Than commuting in a bipedal form. Kinda. Anyway, before we continue, can I have my milk, please? Sorry. What kind of milk do you want? Just milk. No additional stuff or anything. No, milk and nothing else. Alright, if it brews milk, I'm gonna really be kind of upset by this. Why did I have to run it through a machine? I don't get it. Just pour the milk in a glass. What are we doing here? Fresh milk for the lady with the pretty smile. Thank you. Are you hitting on an underage girl? Wait, what? No, what? I was just giving her a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. It's really good. You're welcome. What's a young girl like you doing alone this late? I'm not a young girl. I'm a grown-up who could take care of herself. You don't look like a grown-up. What? I'm 18. Yeah, that's exactly why I call too young. Well, I'm not an old lady like you for sure. Besides, I've been earning a living since I was 13 years old. So I'm definitely not a kid anymore. How? I'm sure you know. I don't. Oh my, are you? Just say it. If this is something illegal, or if you are in danger, blink twice. Really? With a cute face like mine? Exactly! Seriously, you've never seen me on TV or social media? I don't want to sound like a snob, but I don't watch mainstream media. Snob. Part of the broke but woke movement, I see. You must be the broke part. I don't see you ordering any drinks. What, too broke for a cup of coffee? I love when a game tells me to laugh because I wouldn't know where to laugh. She's not that great for business, no. Oh, really? Sometimes I wonder, could this coffee shop survive without me? What are you waiting for, Grandma? Make your order. Is this some kind of maid cafe experiment or something? So what do you want to order? The usual. Boy, it would really suck if I actually did forget what it was. I don't know, what is it that you like to drink? Your espresso is ready. Maybe I should learn how to drink espresso. As good as usual. Glad you liked it. Wait a minute. You do look familiar. Are you in a pop group? Are you Rachel Florencia? The member of Super Smiles who just graduated and started her solo career? Uh-huh. You're not a lost cause after all, Grandma. It's not bad with a shot of rum. I mean, looks like I'm running a little low on mine. That brings us back to my first question. What the hell are you doing here? Drinking milk. What the fuck? Trying to read an 18-year-old is really weird. Especially like an 18-year-old girl. I was like, this is really fucking weird. You can see the bottom. You are critically low. I have a big old bottle of some Cuervo in my fridge though. I should drink more of that. My wife found a shot glass when she was helping packing up more. She was helping me pack up some of my stuff, and then she took it. I didn't know the shot glass was there. I was really mad. I could have been having more tequila. But yeah, now she took my shot glass. Kind of bummed. And they also have like this small little airplane bottle of vodka. So I've got alcohol everywhere in this room. But the thing is, like, and I keep it on me for a while. Like, this lasts for a while because I don't drink as much as I used to. I'm serious. But you can see it with your own eyes, right? I'm really here to drink milk. How come this coffee shop attracts so many weird people? Well, while we do have a lot of unusual customers, this is the first time we've had a famous celebrity visit to drink milk, no less. Yay, achievement unlocked. Wow, I'm just too mad at that. I am fucking mad at that. So you can't see it here because I guess the way that the game is set up, it's set up full screen, so it hides my notifications on the PC. But again, because this is a Windows Store title, this is on game. So by the way, Coffee Talk is on Game Pass Ultimate for PC. That's how I'm playing it. So again, mentioning all that, it has achievements built into it. I just got an achievement when she said that says literally achievement unlocked. Oh, is it on Xbox Live Gold for Xbox? I did not know that. So damn, I own coffee shop in quite a few places apparently. So yeah, you get the fucking achievement for achievement unlocked. Okay, you know what? This game is actually, it's pretty fucking good. I like that. That was dope as shit. Yes, how I got your copy. Dope. Jeez, my head itches. No, seriously, why are you here? Well, you know, the usual young folks problems. Had a fight with my father, and so here I am. Ah, I see. But is it okay for a celebrity like you to be out alone like this, or this late? You don't need to worry about me. I could turn into a cat. Now I'm really worried. Anyway, what happened? My dad, we got into an argument. He doesn't like my line of work. He always saw my profession as something negative, but I love what I'm doing. What about your mother? What are her thoughts on your career choice? She passed away a few years ago. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's alright. Your dad know anything about the entertainment industry? He used to work in showbiz decades ago. See, he does know a thing or two. Ah, great. Fuck, I forgot the voice for him already. Good evening, Major. There we go. I found it. I should probably make notes on all this shit. Good evening, girls I've never met before. I just saw you yesterday. Just kidding, Freya. Anyway, Major. Yes, officer? I need something for my sore throat. Can you get a brother a cup of green tea with lemon and honey? Thank you for being very explicit as to what it is that you wanted. Your special drink is ready. Well, well, well. What do you have? What do we have here? It's my special cough syrup. What do you call it? Cough syrup? Of course you do. Let's see whether this drink tastes as good as it smells. Didn't you ask for it? Damn, this is great. How's your day going? Anything out of the ordinary on your patrol? Yeah. Anything interesting today? Actually, I witnessed something scary on my shift today. Tell me. You sure you want to hear it? Yes! The scary thing I witnessed was my salary. Seriously? Yeah, today is payday. And I checked the ATM during my shift. Such a horrible sight. Other than that, in the labor union protest, everything's fine though. How can you say it's fine? We got a young celebrity lurking around by herself. Ain't that strong proof that this area is safe? Hey. Thank you for the drink and a place to sit. I'm going back now. Oh, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed your time. Uh-huh. I mean, we gonna talk about that though? Like, I guess like I've been set up to expect that people will come in here, they will want to have that conversation. So for somebody to literally just come in here to sit, drink, and then leave seemed weird. It seemed just weird, a little weird and out of the ordinary. And I guess we're gonna talk about that. Who the hell was that? She just sat there and read? I'm sure that's pretty normal in a coffee shop. I mean, you always do that here when you're writing. I guess you're right. Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes. What are you doing here, young lady? It's pretty late, you know. I don't have anywhere else to go. And this place looked cozy. I see. So you basically wanted to go to a bar. But you're underage, right? How did you know? You can read minds now, old man? I have a daughter around her age. It's easy to translate what they say, especially when you have to deal with them every day. I don't know why you're here, but everything's going to be okay. You forget all your problems while you're here. Dude, you're a cop. It's not his job to take care of someone else's daughter. He is a cop! That is exactly his job! Relax, Freya. Don't be so uptight. Yeah. Mr. Policeman here made me feel much safer already. You know it yourself, Freya. This place is very safe. Right, Officer Georgie? Of course. This is the safest place around here. Hey, that endorsement comes with a discount, right? What? Don't look at me that way. You're a cop, old man. Act like one! I deal with crimes and public safety. How should I know how to handle someone else's daughter? You should know! You're a father yourself! Right. Guys, you know I can hear you, right? Really? See, Freya? She has good hearing. That should help her protect herself. Anyway, Miss Rachel, what brings you here? As I've told the others, I had a fight with my dad. Why are you laughing? Me and my daughter fight every day. Hey, why would you say that? Because it's true. I fought a lot with my kids. That's normal. In fact, whenever we finish arguing about something, we become closer as a family. Huh? Because when things have calmed down, I learn something about them. And they learn something about me as well. As long as we don't leave things unresolved, an argument makes things better. But it happens so often. Tonight was just among countless others. It just wasn't like before. Before it happened. You mean before your solo career? No, before Mom passed away. What happened after each fight? Nothing. We just don't talk about it until another fight starts. Unresolved problems are dangerous. It ain't easy. But you gotta understand each other better. And as much as I hate to admit it, conflict is always the best way to know someone. And that is the fucking truth. Even your own blood. But it was never this bad when Mom was around. She's the only one who understood me. And she also understood your father. Maybe he and your mom also had arguments, but your mom acted as a mediator between the two of you. That's possible. Now that Mom's gone, I don't have anyone to act as my guardian. And your dad, he lost his best negotiator. Wait a second. You said this happened. This has happened a lot. Well, why did you run this time? My daughter never ran away. Wait. Maybe it's because I'm the one who always ran away. Using my job as an excuse. I can confirm that. Yeah, I run here a lot. But yeah, I hate to tell you again, you both gotta resolve your issues. Unresolved problems are dangerous. In any relationship. I kind of understand what you're going through, Rachel. I also ran away when I was younger. Are you on good terms with your parents now? I am. When and how did it happen? To be honest, I'm not even sure myself. It just happened. Maybe I should run even farther. I mean, I have my own income. I don't need to rely on my dad. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Why? I'm an adult. No adult would ever say I'm an adult. Again. Okay. The mere fact that somebody tells you they are the thing that they are trying to convince you they are definitely not that person. Just gonna put that out there. Just give yourself time to think, Miss Rachel, and try to understand your father's perspective. I'm sure both of you will be able to resolve this like adults. You don't need to rush to a decision. I'm not sure about that. Just take your time. But now I would recommend you just go home. It's really late. I need to go home as well. I can give you a ride, but You don't need to talk to your father right away. Just go straight to your room. At least knowing you're safe at home will give him some peace. That will allow him to think more clearly about everything. You're right. You really are a cop, shit. You really are a cop, Georgie. Of course I am. So where do you live, Miss Rachel? In the western part of Nico Town? That's quite far. You're still gonna drive me home, right? Oh man. Of course I will. Should I drive you home too, Miss Freya? No, you don't have to. I'm riding my bike. Are you sure? 100% sure. Okay, we'll be off then. Thank you, Major and Freya. Take care on your way home. See you around, Major. And there they went. Yes? You can stay longer if you want. Nah, it's fine. I'll also have to call it a day. How's the writing, by the way? It's getting there. That's nice to hear. I'm juggling a lot of work, though. Barely made my deadlines. I don't know if I can keep this up. Why don't you just come clean? Tell your boss about the publishing offer. Who knows, maybe she'll understand. Yeah, right. Great job, Freya. Here, take some money. Go take a vacation and finish your novel. In your dreams. Not exactly employee of the month. You never know. You never know. I might end up on the chopping block. Oh, the pressure. I'm sure about one thing, though. This coffee shop has a lot of stories to tell. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow. The door is always open for you. I bet it is. Okay then, take care. Careful on your way home. I think I might take a break after this. Get something to eat. Family just made it home. Friday, September 25th, 2020. The Orcish Workers Union in talks with the government over their pleas. Rap group Street Orchestra question over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Werewolf activist in prison for owning illegal furry sedative. Good evening, Miss Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming after a shift. It's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say our. When obviously there's only you here. You know, I've noticed that too, like, especially when I was writing the copy for Major's house, I kept switching between I and our, realizing I'm the only person who runs Major's house, so why the fuck am I speaking as if there are multiple people here? It was, yeah, it seemed weird. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? Sorry, sir, but we don't. Come on, did you think I was serious? Oh. Now give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. Here's your ginger green tea.
Let's see. Not enough.
Excuse me?
It's not warm or bitter enough.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. It's not bad, but definitely not enough.
By the way, if you don't mind me asking,
Ask away.
you said you're here for work.
Yes. For a couple of weeks.
You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Or, I read that wrong.
Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something is honorable.
And are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about?
I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital.
Then what is it?
Yes,
You travel a lot?
more or less.
You befriend a startup founder.
So I assume you either
Have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. Thank you.
I used to, but not anymore. That startup founder, he's just a friend.
Then what do you do?
I had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while, so right now, I'm a model.
Didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense.
You want to know a secret?
Sure.
Those ads for anti-aging skincare products?
No way.
Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears. Which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age?
Isn't that false advertising?
Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. Advertising is just framing the truth.
I never thought of it that way. How long have you been modeling?
Oh, not long. Not more than 30 years.
Wow. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person. Oh, come on. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind me, right? You don't mind, right, sir?
No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here.
You bet. You can say I'm a regular here. Hence the attitude. Hey!
You look very happy. Any special occasion?
Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states. Either extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. Excuse me. Anyway, what are you talking about? We were talking about Mr. Hines' profession. What is your profession, dear sir?
I'm a model.
And he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time.
Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild.
That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Freya.
How's the writing so far? It's okay. When I'm stuck in a need of a warm drink, so brew me something, please. Coffee? Nah, I need to take it slow tonight. Make me something warm and sweet without coffee.
Yeah, this is not getting me where I want to be. A warm, sweet drink ready. Nice. A perfect drink to end the day. I'm glad you liked it. So, you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. But I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life? So not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably will be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set it in a world where only humans exist. Did you remember these drinks? I am not remembering anything at all. I'm just like pushing buttons and just hoping that it works. The one thing I'm kind of keeping in mind is like, I can give these people literally anything and it seems like the story just continues, and that's all that matters to me, is that the story continues. Now, unless there is a component to the drinks I'm serving that makes the stories go a different way, yeah, I could really care less at this point. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. Boy, whoo, man, who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? It's like, man, in a place that's just nothing but humans, how could you still be racist? Racism finds a way. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. Boy. Well, perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway. Painting the what ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you. Hi, everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Oh, damn, I read those in the wrong voices. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. Are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished a meeting. I needed to escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants.
Is everything okay? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. Oh. We should fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm gonna move for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is that a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a green tea latte, please. I guess at this point, this is what the recipe would. Hey, I did it. I made a green tea latte. Awesome. I should be a barista now. Your green tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. I love a nighttime coffee shop in Seattle. I'm surprised there aren't more late night coffee shops though. Like, I'm surprised like this apparently was a novel idea even in this video game. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again? After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Boy, just nobody wants to speak up. Okay. Bailey's was, I don't know, my boyfriend? We have a couple of 24-hour restaurants, but no coffee shops that I know about. Yeah, that seems weird. I feel like there'd be a market for that. We had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Psst, show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. It's alright. Babies and I have different views on the importance of family. My family is pretty close and usually they're supportive. When it comes to dating an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Keep getting emails about my house, but nothing that says, hey, you can close now. Bailey's, on the other hand, he comes from a well-respected elven family. They can be cagey at times, I get it, but for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple? Well, Freya is just looking like, I just can't believe this conversation is happening. This is awkward. And he's just suggesting that both of you just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years? That was without familiar approval, right? Well, yeah. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family.
Did it disagree with the idea of marrying you?
No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me.
What's the problem then?
It's not that simple.
His family will disown him.
Yes?
He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family.
Yes?
Problem solved then. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him, make a family of your own.
It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake? What if he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Lua,
did you ever think about the risk when you started dating him?
yes, no, maybe a little bit. We didn't think it would get this far.
Hey, from what I can see, you're the problem here.
Whoa, boy, this is taking a turn.
You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval. If you're asking for racial reconciliation, might as well ask for world peace.
Old man, stop talking. Lou, if I may ask, do you want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me. It would be selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much no matter how messy they are.
Well, that's difficult. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life as you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality won't work here. Not every family's worth fighting for, you know.
Some are.
Not his.
Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you to them? He did.
You can't have it all, lady. This is not a fairy tale. This is not a story where some fairy godmother will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices, and you choose which one is the best for you. Pretty simple.
I'm sorry, I have to leave. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thank you for the advice. Take care on your way, Miss Lua.
I will.
Bye. If Freya does not tear into Hyde, I swear, I don't know. Yep, there we go. Thank you. Not to say that I'm upset with what Hyde was doing, but the little friction between her and him is like, okay, yeah, she needs to tear into him now for that. You were super harsh, old man.
But you agree with me, don't you?
Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly, you know. What are you doing here by yourself anyway? Trying to pick a fight with everyone?
I'm waiting for a friend. Oh, there he is.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gala. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here is one hell of a troublemaker. What did you do this time, Hyde?
Stated facts.
Harshly.
To someone that needed it.
But not the way you said it. Let me order a drink first. Then you folks tell me about what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my Fury remedy I mentioned a couple of days ago? The one with ginger and caffeine? Yeah. Can you help me try to figure out what it is? Sure. Should I try mixing the ginger with tea? Yes. Tea, ginger, and I'm still not sure what the last one might be. Okay, I'll try experimenting with it. You know when you'll know when you get it, right? All right, so let's see. Tea, ginger. Let's put some lemon in it. Here's your drink, sir. I'm 100% sure this is not the remedy I would need. Let me try brewing another one. It's okay. I'm interested in this story anyway. So, tell me what happened.
She's a better storyteller than me.
Alright, so there's this girl. And that's about it. Hyde. Oh, Hyde. You never change, do you?
Oh, both of you are going to judge me for being honest now?
Dude, honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to be a dick. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point.
Not you two.
I was a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you've actively avoided.
You don't know me.
We've been friends for years.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe in this place has seeped into me.
I understand. This place does have that special magic.
Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today.
You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. Anyway, I've gotta go. So soon? It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Take care on your way, Freya.
Sleep tight.
See you guys. I don't like how it lingers like that because I'm afraid like the game fucking broke.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here?
I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come out.
Seriously?
I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction.
Well, it was something indeed.
You said something about being my friend for years.
Yes, why?
Do you ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met?
What do you mean?
Forget it. It's late anyway. I need to get back.
Huh?
All right, Major. Thanks for the evening.
Pleasure was mine.
Bye.
What was that? You know him better than I do, Mr. Gala. Care for another drink to end of the day? Sure. Alright, so apparently it just starts a new day, so hopefully I can just stop at the newspaper. Saturday, September 26, 2020. Or I can just see if, nope, because it said press any button. Atlantic countries plead for land folk to send help instead of trash. Opinion who watches the Watchmen in Seattle. Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research is proven. Okay, so do I have to get... Okay, so I have to get into the game to do it. So let's do a save game. Let's return to the menu. Then we're going to go over to just chatting. And I am going to turn on some Smart Chill Hut. Okay, there we go. And of course, doesn't appear like, oh, there we go. How do you stop the game? All right, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping through. I don't know. Maybe I'll be back for an evening stream. I doubt it, but yeah, I don't know. I like how speech to text doesn't always translate correctly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not always the best person at enunciating things like I should, as much as I want to. I think what it is technically, because like with streaming, it's still some form of public speaking. I kind of get a little nervous. I speak faster than I really want to, and I tend to jumble words. So yeah, I don't know. Then there is Ankbot. Okay, maybe I won't, because that was a big old bolt of light. Well, it wasn't a bolt of lightning because there was no flash, but it's thunder, and I don't want to be around for the thunder if it gets any worse. Yeah, so thank y'all so much for coming through. I really do appreciate it. Of course, shouts out to, got some shout outs. Let me see if I can pull up the list. Of course, Felix Vasquez with that follow, Onyx for that resub, tier 2 for 2 months. Thank you so much. Of course, T Sparkle with that raid, Jesse D'Angelo, of course, Heartness Synapse with that $8 donation to Extra Life, bringing me up to $900 raised for Duke Children's Hospital. Of course, if you'd like to join them, or maybe not, because my stream deck is not working anymore. Because why would it? Why would my stream deck work, huh? Okay, I might have to force close it. Yeah. Quit stream deck. Ugh. I think something else on launch too is kind of messed up the graphics. It's taking forever for the UI to load, and that. I also don't know why the Stream Deck does that. Like, and it's not even just a system issue, because this happened on my Intel box. But yeah. Yeah, I need to change that text. But yeah, if you want to help out raising $1,000 for Extra Life at Children's Miracle Network, jeez, it's been a while since let's see. Yes, if you'd like to help me raise funds for Extra Life, a gaming-based charitable organization as part of the Children's Miracle Network, we play games, raise awareness, and raise funds for local CM and hospitals. You can go do so by going to majors.house/Extra Life. And of course, if you would like to join in being heroes just like myself and just like the Holly King official, you can go to extra-life.org, where signing up just takes a couple of minutes, choosing your local CMN hospital, just a couple of clicks, and you can, in just mere moments, be raising money for your local CMN hospital, contributing back to your local community. Of course, that is the illest, the dopest, the trillest thing you can be doing while playing video games. I'm still trying to figure out how I want this set up. It's really weird. I'm really annoyed. I really need to figure out a mic setup that works for me. But yeah, thank y'all so much. Of course, I want to thank this evening's host. Came out, y'all showed out. Thank you for that support. Really do appreciate it. I know some people wanted to see the bots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate that part out and put that up on YouTube. I actually might put this part on YouTube too. I don't know. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Of course, you guys could have been anywhere in the world watching any stream in the world. You also could have been playing the games yourself, but you chose to be here with me, your boy, Marcus Summers, Major Linux, MajorLinux.com. And of course, all I have left to say to you wonderful people is, I love you. Peace. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Give me. Oh, sorry about that. Well, I hope you really enjoyed what you just saw. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in, for clicking the video. Of course, if you'd like to see more of this dope content, we'd love to support the channel. Definitely hit that subscribe button below. Click that bell icon so you can be notified of more content that we produce here. Also, click the boxes. They're here. They should be here now. I don't know if they're not, if they are, but definitely click these boxes here. Take you to more wonderful content that we produce on the channel. And I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So, yeah. Till then, peace out.